Guys, man, you guys already know, man. If I'm eating, y'all eat, man. Welcome to Driving with Funkadelic. It's your boy Funkadelic Jones. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Do that thing, run it up. Here to talk gig work, tips, tricks, insights, and things that just gets on my nerves. So first things first, having a new schedule change. Because sometimes I'll work 7 days a week. I would. Sometimes I'll work 7 days a week. Why? I have no clue. I have no clue. I have no clue why I would work 7 days a week. But sometimes you gotta be out here on the grind. You gotta be out here getting it. That's just real, right? Now, I'm probably gonna start working every day besides Monday. Monday is a very slow day. You know, a lot of people tend not to order on Mondays. Sometimes I take Sundays off, even though Sunday is a hot day for deliveries. Hot day for deliveries. Why would I miss out on money on taking off on a hot day and working on a slow day? That makes absolutely no sense. But what that brings me to my next point. When an area is busy, that does not necessarily mean the orders are great. It may be a lot of orders, but that does not guarantee that the orders are great. I'm gonna just say that right now. Because first things first, my area that I live in is a very busy Doordash area. The orders are hella crappy though. People don't tip. Now, if you find your area that's super busy and they tip, you winning. But this area right here, they don't tip. Absolutely not. They don't tip. I would rather work in the suburbs where it's slow, but people actually tip. It's crazy for me to say that. I would rather work in the suburbs where they tip. It may not be super busy. You may not get an order every 5 minutes. But at least when you get an order, they tip. Because when I go to the suburbs, I see a lot of $12 orders, $17 orders, $8, $8 consistently, $7 consistently. I see those type of orders. But when I work over here, the lunch rush be busy. $4, $5. Sometimes you gotta change your area up. Now, depends on your market, and this is what all Uber Eats and Doordash drivers say. Depends on your market. You might, the key is to go to the big downtown market area. That's where all your orders gonna be at, or that's where you're gonna probably make the most money. In certain downtown areas, I know I can speak for my home. I can speak for where I'm from in particular. Working, my biggest city, my biggest nearby city is Washington, D.C. I'm going to tell you right now, Washington, D.C. is not a vehicle city. Especially downtown. The city side is not a vehicle city. That's most places like New York, probably Cali, DC, and a lot of other places that's real downtown-ish. They probably not real city, downtown Miami, all that. They probably not vehicle cities, meaning you will probably make a little bit more, be a little bit more efficient if you take a little scooter, little bike or something like that, and you ride through that thing. That's probably the only efficient way that you will probably make money if you're working in the city. I'm just being real, because you gotta avoid a lot. The parking meters, the parking man, the meter man, all that. You have to go through a lot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'd rather my car save. I'd rather save money on my gas than be out there on a scooter just through the city though. But I personally rather work in the city. I'd rather probably work in the suburbs than the city, because think about it like this: there's food on every corner in the city. A lot of people in the city tend to walk more. They do. They tend to walk more. Especially like me. Like this is like I stay out in the county, but this area right here is real. It's real city. And traffic is always bad right here. You feel me? Traffic is always bad. Buses, like metro buses, left and right. People walk around here. But imagine going to a suburb. You only got one McDonald's. And if you don't drive, or even if you do drive, you gotta drive about 15 minutes to your nearest McDonald's. I'm just saying. Who needs food delivery services more? City people or suburb people? They got one McDonald's. They got one Wendy's. They got one Chick-fil-A. See, in the city, there's food everywhere. You may live like 2 minutes, a 2-minute walk to McDonald's. They have to drive. They have to drive 15 minutes to go to McDonald's. Why would you burn gas 15 minutes to go to McDonald's when you can just go, I might as well get it delivered. I'm not about to burn my gas. So that's why I would rather drive in the suburbs. The tips are bigger, and on top of that, they need food delivery just a little bit more than the people in the city do. I'm just saying. Now, granted, they say when you work in the suburbs, it's a little bit more high mileage on your vehicle because you got to do a little bit more driving. But I'd rather take that. I'd rather take those a little bit more high mileage. You know what I mean? Because you got to do them highway miles. I'd rather take that than to take. I mean, you taking orders around the corner and the pay is not good. I'm just saying. So me personally, I know a lot of people like to work in the city. I'd rather work in the suburbs. It's quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's quiet, it's peaceful. And if you want to work the late night, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't work the dinner rush around here. The dinner rush is the best rush to work. I wouldn't work the dinner rush around here. You don't want to go through these apartment complexes at night. Not even close. So I'd rather go to the suburbs. A lot of people getting off late. Some people don't feel like cooking. Hey, your neighborhood Doordash driver is here to drop your food off. But with that being said, man, you guys stay safe. You guys drive. We're going to keep making this money together, all right? It's your boy Funkadelic signing out. Gone, y'all. Let's get this money.